Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over all of these customs that I made this month. It is an absolute ton of them. It has been a great month of custom work and I'm super excited to get into them. Also, if you're seeing this video the first day or whenever you're seeing it, I have a link to my eBay page down below. All of these figures will be on my eBay page, so definitely go check it out and see if you want to buy any of them. Anyway, let's get right into it. Starting off, we have two ODSTs. Let's start with the ODST Sniper first. I gave him a balaclava, some ammo pouches on the front, the side where his leg is right here, and also a little bit more on the backpack. This was a really cool figure to do because he is a Spartan ODST, so he has basically the Spartan body, ODST chest, and I really like him. The other one is just an infantry Spartan ODST, so he has some ammo pouches all around, some blue lights just like the other one, and they both turned out really nice, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Next, we have some Night Ops grunts, and these are some grunts that I've been wanting to make for a really long time, and I finally did get to it. So we have the Night Ops purple kind of feel with some really nice custom sculpted helmets, custom sculpted backpack, and the whole figure has been repainted and customized. I made 3 Night Op ones and then 1 green heavy infantry one. I thought it was a really cool little touch to have these, and these are probably some of my favorite grunts I've ever made. Now we have some Flood brutes, and these are some banished Flood brutes. So Flood's not in Halo Infinite yet, but it will be for sure. It's just gonna happen. They've already been leaking it, so I'm very excited for that. But I wanted to make some Flood brutes, and how I make my Flood is very dirty and gross. I really like to make them as messy and crazy looking as possible, which I think a lot of people enjoy. The nice thing about doing Flood is kind of like you gotta make it as different and unique as possible. So some will have their necks bent back, some will have their necks bent forward, some will have their heads kind of like caved in almost. So they're really fun. I really enjoy making Flood figures, and I hope that these make a lot of people really happy. Sticking on that Flood theme, we have Flood Brute Chieftains. Now I know this is like a specific boss because he comes in like that Halo Infinite 6-pack, but I wanted to just make them Gold Brute Chieftain Floods, and they are absolutely nuts. The sculpting on them is pretty similar to the other ones, but obviously these have bigger armor and have more armor to kind of break apart and piece apart. I can definitely make a video on these if you want to see how to make these or anything like that in the future, but I'm super happy with my Flood work now. I pretty much mastered this basic style, and now I need to kind of reach for some more stuff, but these turned out absolutely fantastic, and I really enjoy them. Now we're going to be getting into some of the Arbiters. So this is a blue and red Arbiter combo that I made here. I really wanted to make some blue and red Arbiters, almost like RVB style Arbiters, and I really want Halo Infinite to bring back that RVB style red versus blue kind of theme, but I think they're kind of straying away from that, which is whatever. But I really always enjoyed red versus blue capture the flag kind of style, and also playing as elites. I really hope they bring back playing as elites. But here are some crazy cool Arbiters that I made. Cool thing is I kind of gave them this point on the side here and added some green stuff pauldron work and a little bit on the chest and the legs. Definitely could do a little bit of a better job in some areas on all my figures, but everything is getting more and more pristine and clean as time goes on, and I really enjoy these guys. Then we have a gold Arbiter. This one was in my stop motion, so it's not a necessarily newer figure, but he will be in the sale, and he is really shiny and clean. I did some paint touch-up work just because he was a little bit worn down in some areas, but he also has battle damage in some areas, which I think is really neat. And overall, this is probably one of my favorite Arbiters I have ever made. Then we have a banished red Arbiter. This one I made in a while. No green stuff work, just a paint job, but I think he looks really awesome. He has a nice red banished feel with that silver and gray with a little bit of blue lighting, and I really enjoyed making this one. Then we have another older figure. This is an elite Halo Reach Elite Zealot. He is a really cool gold silver combo. This is probably one of my favorite figures I've ever made just because of how cool he looks. I also did a little bit of light work on him just to make him feel a little bit better. I can't wait to make more field marshals. I think I'm going to make some more here soon because I just really enjoy making them, and I need to start making more Halo Reach stuff. I think a lot of people like Halo Reach as much as I do, so this was a nice figure to make. Back onto the Flood, we have Flood Carter. So this Flood Carter is a awesome figure. He is really simple, but also really clean and cool looking. He has this crazy face in the back. He has cool Flood texture. I made this one a little while ago, so he's a little bit of an older figure again, but I figured it was time to part ways with him. His head's almost snapping off here. He's just gross and nasty, and I feel like that's perfect for Flood. Now we have the Brute Honor Guard, some of the most desired and wanted figures for Mega to make. Since we just got the Light of Saying Helios, it's really easy to get the helmet for this. This is the only reason I can make this figure is because of this helmet. Without that, I would be having a really hard time getting the Brute Honor Guards just to look right, but I am really happy with how they turned out. Awesome sculpting work on the front. I'm getting better at that. A ton of fur work all the way around, belt going across, and doing the Honor Guard arms. He is definitely one of my favorite figures, and I hope Mega makes them one day, but I have taken the time to make them myself, and I think they turned out really nice. All right, so now we have the Snow Hog. So this is a Arctic camo warthog that I worked on a while ago, and I really like this warthog. It fits that snow texture and snow theme really nice. Did a spray paint snow on all of the bricks, went over it, gave it a nice Liquitex gel snow covering so it actually feels like it has that snow texture on it. And it's really cool. I really hope that they bring back kind of the Snow Hog feel Mega Construx does, because I really think it works and looks good. But yeah, this was a really cool one to work on. Moving on to a awesome project here. This is the Blue Team Flood Hog. Probably one of my greatest flood creations I have made to date. They have 3 Blue Team members. They have a ton of biomass all the way around Flood Hog, and I just think it looks so cool. So we're going to take out some of the Blue Team members here just so you can see them, because I think that is pretty important. But here is a look at them. Now, I made a video on them, which was my last video, so you can kind of check them out over there in doing that. But as you can see, you got the awesome Flood Master Chief, and I know this is Fred. I forget if this one's Linda or the other one. I'm kind of bad with the 2 girls' names, but on Blue Team and all that, I kind of forget. But really love these figures, and I really hope that someone, whoever buys this, is going to take good care of it, because this took me a long time to make, and I think it looks really cool. But all the little biomass around the Flood Hog looks awesome, and I'm super happy with how the Flood Hog turned out. Definitely going to be making more of these guys. So anyway, that's all for me today. That is all of my customs that I made for this month. Like I said before, link to my eBay page is in the description down below. I only ship to the US for my eBay page, so if you're outside of the US, sadly, I won't be able to sell to you right now. But I am super happy with how this turned out. I really hope you guys like these customs. There's so many more customs on the way. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you did watch the video all the way through. I really appreciate that. If we can get 300 likes on this video, I would really appreciate that. And yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, evening, or night. Peace out.